What's good, everybody? Jay Coffee Talk here. When you get in the room, hit the like, hit the sub. Yo, anyone catching this, in the future on the playback, make sure to sub to the channel, hit the like, see what's going on here. We got some news, in the hip hop world. Paul Rosenberg, Eminem's manager, then slash partner as far as with Shady Records. That's a deal where they're, a partnership between them. And, he came up in the game and got the CEO job at Def Jam in 2017, but he stepped down earlier today. But he managed a lot of other artists as well. Xzibit, Be Real, Cypress Hill, which is Be Real, is a part of Cypress Hill. Who else over there? D12, of course, that's Eminem's homies. Him and Xzibit had some kind of falling out, though. Because, Xzibit and M were tight. They used to collab together a lot. Xzibit's the only person, I think, that was not signed to Dre, like within that camp, that got a Dr. Dre executive produced album. What's up? Who's in the chat? Drop a comment. Let me know who's in here. Thank you for hitting the like. Who do we got in the chat? What's going on? Oh, 2 people in the chat. Who's in the chat? Hit the like. William Hoover, what's up, my man? How we doing, bro? Who else is in here? Hit the like and drop a comment. William Hoover, you familiar? Oh, what's good, my man? How you doing, bro? Yo, William Hoover, do me a favor real quick. See the homie right underneath you in the chat, Elias, you go hit his channel and subscribe to him real quick. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. William Hoover. Click his name, right, and go sub to his channel for me real quick. He does some really dope ShoeTube / he drops, which is like fashion with kicks, and then he drops freestyles. We're gonna talk about that Eminem interview in a minute, bro. He does freestyles. He shouted me out the other day, so do me a favor and go sub to him for me, man. He's really good dude, very close friend of the channel. William Hoover is my bro too. Damn, the comments disappeared. I'm sorry, I hate when this shit happens. Yo, Hoover, drop a comment so the comments pop back up. I see that you said just something and it disappeared. Okay, 3 people in the chat. Thanks a lot, Will. Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, check him out. He's got good stuff. He did a dope Kobe freestyle when Kobe passed. But yes, William Hoover. So check it out. I've been waiting for that Eminem interview all week over there on Crooked Eye's channel, right? And I did not get to see it yet. But that's definitely on the agenda. Or I shouldn't even use that word, agenda. I don't like that word, right? It's definitely on, my plan for tonight. I have to check that out. I got a few other videos and things I got to get done tonight as well. And I got some vodka and OJ to drink, which I'm drinking my first one. Anyone else drinking on this Friday night? Yeah, him and Crooked Eye. Crooked Eye is that's one of the dopest MCs in my opinion. And I want to see more collabs between them. And I want to see Slaughterhouse really get back. I'm on Tree and X. Oh, shit, bro. My man's going in. No, you don't drink? Yeah, man, you know what? I don't really drink that much anymore, neither. I literally drink now, like, I used to drink to get twisted. I literally drink now, like, how, like, you do when you're old as hell. Like, in them movies where someone's, like, stressed the hell out, and they just pour up, like, some whiskey, which I'm drinking vodka, but they pour up like some whiskey in a glass or something and just drink it down to take the edge off, to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I drink on a level like that nowadays, man. I'm on like all kinds of meds too. I'm not even supposed to drink. Yeah, Yeah, bro. So with Slaughterhouse, I want to see. This is who right here. You see this guy, Paul Rosenberg? He's who Joe Budden blames for the problem Slaughterhouse had. And having a beer when my kids go to bed soon. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, yo, he says can't handle the hard stuff anymore, bro. I have to really, like, I might do two, three drinks, like mixed drinks. Then I gotta drink like four big cups of water. Maybe take a couple aspirins. Maybe eat something. I get crazy hangovers, bro. Now, how old are you, William Hoover? I'm 35, man, and like I want to say around like 728, I started getting like worse hangovers. But yo, at this age now, like I get 30. Okay, yeah, bro, that's when it kind of started getting worse for me, man. But you know, it is what it is, right? But yeah, so this dude, Elias, you still in here? This dude is who Joe Budden, you know what I'm saying, blamed for the Shady Records and Slaughterhouse problem because you know that last project, Glass House, is completed. Crooked Eye said it. They all said it, but it's like it'll never see the light of the day or light of day. You know what I mean? But anyways, Paul Rosenberg came in as Eminem's manager, Goliath Management. Matter of fact, I'll show y'all real quick. I pulled it up. I pulled it up. Where is it? Oh shit! Why did I pin that? What did I do? Where is it? Sorry, you guys. I'm like tripping. Um, Goliath Management right here. This was the management. Um, is this a good move for Def Jam? Do you think? Joe seems all right to me, despite the beef he had with M. Yeah, him and M like squashed it and pieced it up. But that's who he's saying more now that his issues were with. I think he was holding M responsible for things and found out that it was Rosenberg. I love Def, but I don't know. It seemed like a lot of people were unhappy with him as CEO of Def Jam. Because check it out, this is Goliath Artists, his management company. So look, these are all the artists he had over there. Eminem, of course, still there. Xzibit. If you remember, Xzibit and Eminem used to collaborate a lot. You know, that was through their affiliation with Paul Rosenberg as a management. He ended up falling out with Rosenberg. That's no longer his manager. Cypress Hill, D12, Be Real, who's of course is part of Cypress Hill. Blink 182, The Nux, 3 6 Mafia, Alchemist, Action Bronson, Danny Brown, Sparkmaster, Tape. So that's a pretty big roster. So, anyways, Shady Records is Paul and Eminem's. It's a joint deal that they got with Interscope. You know what I'm saying? So he's got the artist that he's managing on Goliath. Then he's got the artist on Shady Records. Then he became CEO of Def Jam. So I think he was just wearing too many hats. You know what I mean? He got hired in 2017. He just stepping down now in 2020. It wasn't a full 3 years. It was like 2 years and some change. I think it was just too much for him. Plus, at the time that he took the position, Eminem wasn't really doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like Eminem was not really active. You feel me? I hate why do these comments do this? Here we go. I blame Paul, but I blame M. More, it's his label, but he'll take advice from a non-artist, even though he's also an artist. That's what pisses me off. How you are artist, but not for the artist. Shaking my head. That's mad disappointing, M. Yo, I feel you. Listen, bro, it drives me crazy when I see like when Slaughterhouse got signed, they signed Yellow Wolf at the same time, which I don't know, man. There's some stuff going on with Yellow Wolf right now. I don't know, man. Royce the 5'9" came out. That's a whole nother discussion. but like at the time, you remember it was all over. What was it? What magazine? Double XL when they signed Shady Record, or they signed Slaughterhouse and they signed Yellow Wolf, and we didn't see what we wanted to see out of Slaughterhouse with them. I thought I'm with you, bro. I thought that they were gonna have him. I thought they were just gonna let Slaughterhouse just have free reign and total creative control on their project, and they didn't, man. So it's like I don't know, man. I don't know why Eminem. You know, I'll tell you this, man. As much as I like Eminem as an artist, Eminem has a bad history with artists on the label. Like, all right, Stat Quo. You remember Stat Quo? Project never came out. What's it say? I'm still wondering about Royce calling Yellow Wolf racist. I mean, he didn't beef with Eminem at a certain point and claim racist. I know, and he said that you got to go back and watch this Joe Budden podcast when Royce was on there. At the time when Royce was on there, right? The song that he dissed Yellow Wolf on wasn't out yet. So Joe was talking to him about the song, saying, yo, I know you dissing someone, you're calling them out by name, but he didn't mention that it was Yellow Wolf. And then he went on to say, when you come in the game, like Royce basically was like, in the rap game, it's for everyone. You could be of all backgrounds. You could be white, you could be Latino, you could be black. It's for everyone. But he's like, you got to respect the culture. And he's like, I've seen things behind closed doors, or I've heard things from people that I know is true. And that's why I dissed them. And then, later on it comes out as Yellow Wolf. So I wonder what that was about. What it says, like Joe said, they kept giving them M-type beats and wouldn't let them branch out with other producers and artists, etc. Yeah, man, it's very frustrating. And the fact to know that Glass House album is done and just shelved, like that's so whack to me, man. Like, it infuriates me, bro. It infuriates me, man. And I thought also that the artists as solo artists, because like the Slaughterhouse artists don't have solo deals with Shady Records. I don't believe. I wanted them to be signed. I mean, I guess it's better they're not, but I can't wait for Royce's next project. Book of Ryan was so dope, man, and the new album's coming real soon, man. I can't wait. Yeah, man. Yeah, William Hoover. That's facts. What he's speaking, like. But check this out. So, anyways, Exhibit though, right? And it might have been when you came in the live. I was saying this. Exhibit is the only artist that was not signed to like Aftermath, Shady, Interscope within that camp that got an executive produced Dr. Dre album without having a deal. You know what I mean? And then Exhibit and M used to collab all the time. Exhibit fell off with M kind of because of Paul Rosenberg. Like, I don't know, man. You hear Paul Rosenberg is like, is this guy the Illuminati, man? Like some of the things you hear about him, man. I don't know. I feel like Slaughterhouse should have their own label. Dude, they should have something. And then now that Joe, like, did you hear the recent news about Slaughterhouse that Lupe Fiasco said that he wants to join Slaughterhouse? Like, he was like, yo, Joe, can I get your spot in Slaughterhouse? I would think that would be dope. Someone, I've heard his name a lot, but nothing good. Yeah, man, like something's funny about this guy. And then, let's see. Where'd the other joint go? Oh, here it is. This is back when he was named CEO. My shit freezing up like this. My bad, y'all. Yo, am I coming in clear? Like I'm not buffering at all or anything? Y'all can hear me good? Like, is the audio good? All right, so check it out. Eminem's manager, Paul Rosenberg, named new CEO on Def Jam. This was back in August 2nd, 2017. Oh shit, that's my wifey's birthday. Eminem's longtime manager. Okay, good. Audio's good. All right. Longtime manager and business partner. This is in August 2nd, 2017. And president of Shady has been appointed new CEO of Def Jam. Billboard has confirmed, blah, blah, blah. It says Rosenberg will succeed CEO Steve Bartles, who will stay in place until the transition, blah, blah, blah. It says, as founder and CEO of the New York-based management firm Goliath, Rosenberg oversees the careers of Danny Boy, etc. I'm trying to see, what does it say? Rosenberg has also garnered credits as exec producer of such films as 8 Mile, Southpaw, and 4 television shows, including Showtime's Rap Battle series, The Next Episode. Yo, you want to know something? A little known fact about Paul Rosenberg. He was a rapper. A lot of people don't know that. Audio's great. It cuts out for a sec sometimes. I wonder why. I think it's something to do with the signal. Yeah, Paul Rosenberg was a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't work out for him. So now he's living vicariously through Slim Shady's career. You know what I mean? But what's this say right here? Bartles, founded by Rick Rubin. This is the latest of several key. Yeah, man, Def Jam is like, I always want to see good things happen at Def Jam. You know what I mean? Like, because, what's it say? My bad, y'all. When did he rap? Have you heard music? No, I never heard his music, but I read a long article and I seen an interview where he was talking about it. You know what I mean? Because dude, I don't know. I just get a funny feeling about Paul Rosenberg. The same thing like you were saying, man. It's just never good when you hear about this dude. Yeah, yo, that was so dope. Yeah, man. Def Jam, like, listen, like 98, 99, Def Jam when it was like Redman, the Docs, the Name 2000 album dropped. Like, they used to have Method Man over there. Jay-Z was like Def Jam, but also with Rockefeller. Um, who else was over there back then? LL. I don't think Paul Rosenberg has been good for Eminem creatively. I don't like his creative direction. Yeah, man. You know, he stepped. That's what we're talking about here. Is he was behind like Eminem and Exhibit falling out. You know, Joe Budden, how he was like mad at Eminem. You know, for the Slaughterhouse stuff. Like since they've kind of pieced it up, he's now kind of came out and said, "Yo, like my beef." I come to find out, it's like it's what's it called? I'm sorry. It's Paul was my problem. Like he's come so it's like this guy, I don't know what his deal is. Like I almost wonder if Paul Rosenberg kind of shits on artists sometimes or hates on them or throws, you know, salt on their game sometimes. Like he doesn't want them to get too high enough. Like especially with Slaughterhouse, they had the rap game loved them dudes so much they had the potential to really get to almost Eminem level success in my opinion. People probably think I'm crazy when I say that, but I almost wonder if like Paul Rosenberg cock blocks on these guys' careers or something. Because damn, there was something else that I was just gonna say. I can't remember, but yeah, man, he's just been funny style, you know. But it says last year Rosenberg acknowledged going on a signing frenzy when he started at the label, but subsequently overhauling Def Jam A&R department and really narrowing the signing process. It's quality over quantity at this point. We have a lot of new acts. That's what I wanted to say. What's he say? He wants to keep his thumb on the honeypot so they can't climb out. Yeah, man. Like, listen, that's what I was gonna say too. Eminem, hold on, I want to pull something up. Eminem has a bad history with artists on Shady Records. That's what I was gonna say. Hold on, let's check this out, man. Look at all the artists that were on Shady Records, and look how many of them's projects didn't come out. All right, like this is Wikipedia. You know, not everything's always 100% accurate, but for the most part, Eminem, of course, he dropped 11 albums. Bad Meets Evil. Um, Griselda, where is it? Boogie. But let's look at the artists so that didn't drop. Or D12. I don't know what happened with D12, man. Obi Trice. I thought Obi was dope. He actually dropped two projects, but his problem was with Jimmy Iovine. They said 50 Sample. Where's okay? So Stat Quo never dropped his project, right? Bobby Creekwater. He was another Atlanta artist. He was all over that album, the Shady Records re-up. Never dropped his project. Who else? Cassius. He was dope, man. He was on that Who Run It song. I liked him. He put out this EP that it says right here, the County Hound EP, May 22nd, '07. And then boom, he was gone off the label a few years later, never put anything else out. Slaughterhouse, they only dropped one album and a mixtape while they were there. Like we just said, the other albums sitting on the shelf. Yellow Wolf, his projects did come out. But like Yellow Wolf, some of his music was all right, but he wasn't really for me. But they just a lot of artists have delays and problems with their projects on Shady. It's because Paul is deciding what gets released, not Eminem should be. Yeah, man. You know what I think too, bro? I think when Eminem was getting clean, like I don't know. I think Paul always had a lot, because that's something you don't hear about a lot. Like, you don't always hear that Shady Records is that they're partners. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Yellow Wolf left when he fulfilled the obligations. Like, it wasn't an issue. I think he had a 4 album deal, and when he did the 4 albums, he left. He's pushing his own, that Slamerican movement he's got going. I forget who Slamerican has a deal with. I forget what label they signed a deal with, but he's got a pretty nice roster over there. Yellow was a watered down M. Yeah, man. He had some all right stuff, man, but like I could never sit there and listen to a Yellow Wolf album. No, he definitely. I don't know, like he had some talent, man, but I could never listen to a whole Yellow Wolf project. Yo, another weird thing too, Griselda, they had such a weird deal. Look, they signed in 2017. They just dropped their project, right? They just dropped their debut Shady Records project a few months back, right? That was a weird deal because they continued. Look, these dudes continued to keep dropping projects since they signed. And yo, I got so much love for these dudes because they're from my hometown, Buffalo, New York. He was a Southern watered down M. Some of his stuff was cringy. Um, you know what I'm saying? But yo, see, when he signed with them, bro, when this is something that's funny, right? When Yellow Wolf signed, right? They immediately, like, he had a project out pretty quick. He had singles out. He had video shot. He had that Hard White song. Then he had another joint that was called I forget what it was called, but it had Gucci Mane, and Gucci did the video and everything. Like, they promoted him and got him out properly, like, so quick with Yellow Wolf, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know, like other artists, it just doesn't go down like that. Yellow was trying to catch the MGK vibe, no originality. Yeah, man, like he just wasn't for me, man. But I'm like I said, he definitely has some tracks that I like, but I could never listen to a Yellow Wolf project. I remember I tried to listen to what was the album? I think it was called Radioactive. I couldn't mess with it, man. Like it was okay, but I'm saying I couldn't sit there. Like when I'm vibing with an album, I could sit there and just let that joint ride from beginning to end, you know. But yeah, man, Griselda continued to drop. Benny Conway and West Side Gun all dropped multiple projects, and they dropped Hall and Nash project, which is West Side Gun and Conway together. Like all together, I want to say they dropped like 7 or 8 albums or 9 albums in that time, and they didn't end up. And they just did the Eminem, the Shady Records debut, so it was like a weird deal where they were still allowed to release independent projects. You know what I mean? And it was just odd. I'd never seen anyone sign a deal with a major label like that, and then they wait and wait on putting out the project. It was very strange. What's it say about 50? 50 Cent had a grasping background story. It captivated people, and at the time, Eminem had a lot of people watching him when he signed 50. Yo, M signing 50 was huge for Shady Records as a label because, like, as far other than Eminem, the only thing they had ever dropped was the D12 project. Obi's didn't come till after 50. They hadn't dropped anyone else, and they had the 8 Mile soundtrack was on Shady, but you know what I mean. That was huge to show that like they could thrive as a label. But artists, I don't think artists really like signing with Shady. You know what I mean? Of course, they're gonna take the deal if it's on the table and they can get it. But I think the word's out in the rap game, like, yo, it's not good over there necessarily. You know what I mean? But Griselda got such a good deal where these dudes got a lot of bread up front. Like I said, they were able to release independent projects. I don't think most big labels would let someone do that. Yeah, it's still Shady Aftermath, Interscope. But yeah, it was huge for Buffalo, New York for these dudes. Do all you guys like Griselda? But yeah, man. Oh, hit the like, everyone. I see there's a few more people in here. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know why he stepped down. I don't know what exactly happened. But I think that's good for Def Jam because all in all, I don't know, man. I think he was doing too much. And I think, like we see what happens on Shady Records. I don't think it's been a good look. But yo, man, I want to show you guys something funny, man. I showed someone else this earlier and they were cracking up. I posted it on Instagram. I don't know if you guys seen this. Did you see this about the pigeons? I gotta see. It's a live stream. I gotta show you guys this. Did you guys see this? It's no, it's Griselda Griselda Records. Check this out. Did you guys see this about the? Look at this. Pigeons with "Make America Great Again" hats glued to their heads released in Las Vegas. Tell me this isn't hilarious. Did you guys see this? Oh, it's frozen. Why is it doing that? But some group took responsibility for it. It's called Putin. Pigeons United to Interfere Now claim responsibility for the stunt, according to the group. It says, I've never heard of these guys. They used pigeons to launch a one-of-a-kind aerial protest peace response to the arrival of the 2020 Democratic presidential hopefuls, according to a group statement. The release date was also coordinated to serve as a gesture of support and loyalty to Trump. Look at him, yo. I showed someone else this, man, another YouTuber earlier when he was doing a live stream and he was dying, man. I don't know what the deal is with this, man, but that's got to be animal cruelty, right? Like, I don't know what the deal is with this. Oh, hold on. Comments disappeared again. Putin backing Sanders. Yeah, well, no, this isn't Putin. Like, the name of the group is an acronym, and it spells Putin. It's called Pigeons United to Interfere Now. So it's just kind of playing off that whole interference thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think these dudes, all in all, are just doing this to go viral for their own agenda. You know what I mean? To blow their name up. It's funny though, man. When I showed the dude it earlier, he was in the middle of a live stream. He laughed for like 20 minutes straight. I have no doubt that is animal cruelty. I wonder, dude was saying earlier, he was like, only in Vegas they could get away with that. Yeah, I know, but apparently they are interfering with Sanders now. Oh, interesting, man. I don't know, man. I never, like I was talking about, I know you guys were in the live the other night when I was talking about how I don't like to get political, but no one seems to like Bernie, man. Yo, 25 pigeons were released, 24 of them wearing hats and one donning a Trump-style wig. Did you peep that? Look at the one in the middle. He's the one with the Trump wig. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's hilarious, though, man. But yeah, man, what's everyone got going for their Friday nights, man? Like I said, I'm drinking my first drink. I know you guys might have heard wifey just came in here. She was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm on the live stream." But yeah, man, I think that's good for Def Jam, man. I want to see Def Jam win again, and I don't think with Paul there, I don't think that. Excuse me, sorry to burp like that, y'all. I don't mean to be rude. I don't think that it was a good look with Paul there. Like Elias was saying, man, Eminem, I don't know. That Paul's the one calling the shots over there, it seems. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think Eminem would ever hold up a slaughterhouse project? Do you think, like, I don't think so. I don't think so, man. I think Paul's got his own agendas. Same stuff as usual, 3-month-old, 2-year-old, and 3-year-old. Damn, bro. Believe it or not, bro, I got 2 older kids, like teenager and 20, and then I have a 12-year-old and a 7-year-old. Man, I'm all done. 4 kids, I'm done. You know what I mean? I don't talk much about the family on the channel, but since we're just chopping it, you know what I mean? Like, why not, right? But I'm the same way, man. Like how you were saying you like tapping in with the channel because you got the family life. So when you get time, you'll just come online and see what's going on and everything. Like, you know what I mean? So don't forget, man. I'm gonna do that live stream for the fight, man. We're gonna be reviewing the fight, Wilder versus Fury. My girl just got her tubes tied. Name my son Gene. Ended the gene pool. Good, yeah, yo, yeah, man. I hear you, man. Ah, man, I mixed this drink so perfect, man. It's so smooth. But yeah, so who else watched the Eminem interview with Crooked Eye? What did y'all think about it? I'll be watching. I think Wilder wins. Yeah, dude, I think he can, man. Uh, I think me and Will Hoover here were talking about it, man. Wilder gets criticized so much, like he's a buster or something. Like I just don't understand it. Why he gets this. You know, he does have kind of a wild fighting style, but like I said, I don't claim to know everything about boxing, but they love to shit on Wilder. I just don't understand it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm the same way, bro. I got the family life. I just take it easy. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't pay me to go out and wild out anymore and be running around, man. You know what I mean? I do my work. I got other obligations. It's all responsibilities, and I get a little leisure time, but that's about it. Every now and then, maybe once every couple months, I'll go out to the bar, possibly. Rarely, but I mean, if I do, it's nothing wild. It's a couple drinks, you know what I mean, and that's that. Maybe shoot some pool. Wilder is coming in 15 pounds heavier. Fury is 13 pounds heavier. Interesting, man. You know, did you guys think that that fight should have been a draw? What did you guys think about that? Sorry, I don't mean to get all quiet on y'all. Fury is 273, and no Fury won. Yeah, man. Yo, that was a heated debate right there, man. When that fight happened, you know, I heard a lot of it was either everyone I heard pretty much said Fury won, or some people agreed that it was a draw. I didn't really hear anyone that thought Wilder won. I mean, I did, but it was like not a lot of people. You know what I mean? Yo, you guys see this? What's going on here? Last time WAC 100 got involved in putting a fight together, it was the Soldier Boy Chris Brown fight, and it didn't work out. Sources say this really wasn't WAC's fault, though, that Breezy turned it down. Do you remember that when they tried to put together that fight? And did you see what's going on right now? Do you guys know about Loki Shmula? I think it was a close call. Wilder had one big moment. He did, man. I remember that. He put him on his ass. And that's what had a lot of people messed up too, because didn't Fury, he used the whole count to get up to let himself kind of get his win back and everything. And a lot of people took that as that Fury should have been a knockout, I think, right? Wasn't that the argument a lot of people were saying? If they would have done something, hit that like, hey, what's up? How you doing, Kingdom? If they would have done something like other sports and let them go a final round, I think Wilder would have smoked them. Nah, these people don't understand boxing rules. Yo, did you? Yeah, because I hear boxers, that's a strategic thing that some boxers do, is that they take their time to get up. You know what I mean? Sometimes to get their win back, they'll use the whole count. You know what's so funny though? I seen something earlier. We were talking about Adrian Broner's fight back in 2018, and I think that one was a draw too. But did you guys see this? What's going on with Loki Shmula? Let me see here. I want to pull this up. I don't know if you guys seen this with Loki Shmula. Oh shit! I don't know what that is. What the hell? I did not want to see that. But look, did you guys see what's going on? Are you guys familiar with him? Check this out. So Loki Shmula, I think this guy's a dope rapper. Check his music out. If you guys recall, hit the like, everyone. He was beefing with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Fury got back up and hurt Wilder. Hey, good. I'm glad you're doing good, enjoying your Friday night, Kingdom. I'm just having a drink. We were just talking about. But yeah, this is Loki Shmula. Let's see if he was talking about it here. Can you guys hear this good? Let me know if you can hear this. So
try to pull it. I'm already saying my thirds, man.
So low-key Shmula, though, he's a dope rapper. He used to have issues with 6ix9ine. He had something to say about this whole Pop Smoke situation.
Chitty chitty bang bang, niggas no get straight on the set. Yo, Blueface, yo, cuz, check it. Listen here, Lo. Why every time something happen to one of the rips, you got something to say, cuz? You always like negative with the shit. Like, you don't never just say heart to heart to the. I send my respects. You always gotta say some slick shit, cuz. Like, I can tell nobody never punched me in your mouth for the shit you be talking about. Niggas on my side that bang this shit, nigga, get straight, nigga. August 23rd, nigga, we go at each other for saying shit that you be saying. So I know none of your homies ain't G-checking you. Like, you come to New York, bro, you owe an apology to the Rips, nigga. That's a fact. You owe apologies to everybody that claimed Crip on the East Coast. Get straight or get left, nigga. August 23rd, nigga.
So, Blueface had something to say to, about the whole passing of Pop Smoke. Loki Shmula said this, and then now it's quiet. Okay, hold on.
Chitty chitty bang bang, niggas no get straight on the set. Yo, Blueface, yo, cuz, check it. Listen here, Lo. Why every time something happen to one of the rips, you got something to say, cuz? You always like negative with the shit. Like, you don't never just say heart to heart to the homeboys or I send my respects. You always gotta say some slick shit, cuz. Like, I could tell nobody never punched me in your mouth for the shit you be talking about. Cause niggas on my side that bang this shit, nigga, get straight, nigga. August 23rd, nigga, we go at each other for saying shit that you be saying. So I know none of your homies ain't G-checking you. Like, you come to New York, bro, you owe an apology to the Rips, nigga. That's a fact, nigga. You owe apologies to everybody that claimed Crip on the East Coast. Get straight or get left, nigga. August 23rd, nigga.
Yo, what you said about the nursery rhymes. So check it out. So he had that to say about some. Yeah, he definitely is not a big dude at all, man. Blueface is not a big dude neither, but Blueface is tall as hell. But this dude's actually tall too, man. They're both pretty tall. So, anyways, Whack 100 comes in here and says, look, he says, Loki, like I said, Blueface will fade you, no problem. I got 10K on it. You're creating some BS and you're not relevant, nothing. Once the Crippin' or Bloodin' leaves the West, we don't even see it no more that simple. Let's keep the problem right with you and video the fade. You will go to sleep guaranteed. And then Loki put, make it 50K. I'll stop smoking tonight. And then this guy said, this is the same guy that condoned snitching and said 6ix9ine did nothing wrong and only got 10 bands to put up. I got 30 on Shmula, easy money. And he said, I did time in prison where they don't like Crips and you don't hear no, I was a bitch stories. So that is true, man, that in New York State prison system, there is not a lot of Crips. They are outnumbered highly. Oh, I see a lot of people left. Who's still in here? Big booty white girls, Pog police, East Coast bangers look like lames. You are not Crip or Blood if you're not from the West Coast. What's up, yo? Thanks for tuning in. I've never seen you on my channel before. Yo, who all left? Who's all still in here? Brenham, you're still in here. Hoover left. Kingdom left too. Yo, I've never seen the big booty white girls Pog police on my channel before. Okay, you're here. I don't know. Sometimes it says there's only 2 people in here right now. I don't know. Yo, big booty Pog. I don't know. Yeah, so you're all still here. I don't know why it says that. You guys see that though? The big booty white girl Pog police. So yeah, but regardless, big booty white girl Pog police. If you're still in here, thank you for tuning into my channel. Yo, that just threw me for a loop when I seen your name. The numbers are glitching. There's more than 2. Okay, yeah, I thought so. So anyways, yeah, the numbers be funny, man. So anyways, now they're saying that they're gonna fight. You know what I mean? I see a mini booty in the chat for sure. So now, you know what I'm saying? They're saying that they're going to, try to put this fight together. And, yes, now I've even heard they got 100K on it. I don't know, but check this out. A lot of people might look at this as not a big story, but this is what I think. So listen to what I think, guys. Listen to my whole thing on this. I've said this in other situations with stories, right? I think it would be cool if him and Blueface got together. That like they're talking about doing some kind of pay-per-view event and ran a fade, right? The reason why that would be dope or like good to me, right, is because it would set a trend for rappers to fight like that. So when rappers have issues with each other, they could meet up and fight like in a sanctioned fight like that where there's rules and then no violence in the streets. People could fight, shake hands after or not if they want to, but you know what I'm saying, like it could set a trend for other artists to take their issues that way. So then it'll probably cut down on a lot less unnecessary trolling dissing because then you're going to have to get in the ring or however they're going to run the fade, and it'll cut people who are really afraid to go fighting if they ain't got hands and can't fight and be afraid. It'll cut down on that. Do you know what I mean? Like I think ultimately that could be a good thing. Like, do y'all agree with that? What do y'all think about that, man? I think that could really work. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a good right. I feel like if a couple rappers do that to start, it could set that trend, and I think that's it's always good if people have issue. It's always good. Like I'm not saying fight right away, but if it comes to where there's got to be a fight, there's no other way. There's going to be some kind of violence that goes down. Why not make it a head up? And then that's it. That cuts out from other people getting involved and all that other shit. Like it would really set a trend in a positive way. I really think so. You know what I mean? To deal with things like that. You know what I mean? Hoover said, I see Kingdom says she agrees. Mr. Brenman 21 says they agree. And William Hoover says, I agree to a certain standpoint. I don't think all rap beefs don't need throwing hands. No, absolutely. Not all of them. But I'm saying, like, if it comes to that, where it's going to get violent, then just make it a head up one on one. You know what I mean? And I think, but yeah, no, you're correct. Not all rap beefs need to go that way. Definitely not. Big booty, white girl, pog police. What do you think? But yeah, man, I don't know. Who knows if the fight will even happen though? You feel me? Like at the end of the day, man, like who knows? Yo, do you guys follow me on Instagram? You Yo, on the undercard, Whack versus J Rock. Oh yeah, I said that. That Whack 100 and J Rock should, if they did get a pay per view event together, Whack and J Rock should fight first, right? Oh shit, I unplugged my stuff. My device here. It's fun when they control without having to fight. Like Lil Dicky can't fight, but he's funny. Yeah, no, yeah, but Lil Dicky isn't never dissing people and like I don't think anyone's ever got mad at Lil Dicky. Like, you know what I'm saying to that degree? There's people that do basically like what 6ix9ine was doing, where they get on people, telling people, ask my D, hiding, but then posting stuff. Oh, Big Booty Police is still in here. Hold on, let me see what this comment says. Big Booty Park Police, they would definitely stop trying to be hard on IG because they are afraid to fight. LOL, most of them are studio gangsters. Kingdom said, I'm too old and gangster for the gram. I feel you, man. I honestly, you see on my stuff, I just post things about my blogs. Like, you know what I mean? I'm the same way. I'm not like, you know what I mean? I just use it for that reason. I'm on Twitter. William Hoover said, I definitely agree with the real stuff. When they are being serious and instigating for real hate, then the idea of them is boxing is dope. No doubt. No doubt, man. Yo, boxing will humble people, right? I mean, a fight will always humble someone, but boxing really does because when you put them gloves on and you got to go more than a couple minutes at a time and everything, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, the average street fight, if unless people are in shape, but if people ain't in shape, man, they're getting winded after what, 60 seconds, maybe less. And then, a lot of people, a man fight is almost better. Oh, an MMA fight. Yeah, no, the MMA. Yo, whenever I used to get in fights, people would get mad, but I'm telling you, I do some MMA moves. Like, don't get me wrong, I would square up, I can throw my hands around. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys I'm an animal and I had the nicest hands, but I definitely could like hold my own. But yo, I would throw some knees around and try to slam people and stuff like that. And don't let me get you someone in a headlock. But yeah, I'm too old. I don't be looking to fight now. William Hoover said, I just told my buddy that we need to start friendly boxing again like we used to. We are getting too comfortable with dad life. Listen, William Hoover, I would love to do something like that, man. Too bad you don't live near me because I would love to do that for fitness, just to get your heart rate up and everything. Like it's good for your emotions and just overall centering you. You know what I mean? If you're not like to get in that kind of mind space and get that kind of endorphins up and everything is just good for your overall health. I like to play some flag football, like before I lived where I live now, I used to get a lot of exercise back home, and I was always out doing things. Now I live a quiet life, you know what I'm saying? I live in the South now, which I don't like where I live. Yo, first off, roll call. Can we all say where we're from? I'm not saying you got to say exactly where you're at. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get up in no one's personal, but like, just to give you an idea, like I'm in Southwest Florida. Where's everyone at in the chat, if you don't mind? If you don't want to say, that's fine. But I'm just curious to know. Oregon, Wisconsin. Oh, okay, so it's cold as hell. See, I'm originally from Buffalo, lake effect snow, central Illinois. Damn, y'all are all in cold climates. And I know a lot, you guys are probably thinking, oh, he's in Florida. Listen, I'll tell you something. You will get sick of the heat. Yeah, I know it probably sounds crazy. I've been here for going on 5 years now. You will get sick of the heat, for real. So, you're a Packers fan? Or no, Brendan, didn't you used to, I believe you used to comment on a lot of the football content I did, because I'm a Bills fan. Didn't you? Were you a Bills fan? Kingdom, Oregon, it's cold as hell out there. Yeah, I see you laughed at that comment. You were laughing probably about my comment about Instagram, right? Packers. I like the Bills. Okay, yeah. I remember. Yeah, dude. Listen. I love doing the football content, but it wasn't getting enough numbers. I mean, I'm still gonna do it. Yeah, I am not the one for the heat. It's mild here. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, you will get sick of the heat. Oh, Peter Guns just went live. Remember Peter Guns? Lord Tariq and Peter Guns? You still see Peter Guns, but you don't see Lord Tariq. You know what I mean? But man, I'm having fun kicking it with y'all, man. Rains more than most places, though, does it? I tell you something. In Florida, here where I'm at, in the summer, it rains every day for like 3 hours. It's the weirdest thing. And when I'm talking about rains, it rains. Yeah, but yo, I really appreciate y'all chopping it up with me, man. Like I enjoy this, interaction with y'all and everything, and talking about the topics, man. It helps the channel grow, um, and all that. But what's it called? I'm gonna wrap this thing up in like 15. I gotta go chill with wifey. But yeah, look at that. That's disgusting, man. That's some silicone that went bad. They're saying I enjoy where I'm at. There's a nice balance between seasons, just the politician and cornfields, adding the hint of misery. Boneless. Yeah, Bone Thugs and Harmony's doing some promotion with Buffalo Wild Wings. What the hell's going on here? Yo, this my bro. Do you guys follow him? Young Veterans Podcast. He put who's posted this? Oh, this was this guy. Did you guys see this clown here? I believe this is some internet weirdo looking for attention. What do you say? I love your channel for reals. Yo, that means so much to me, man. That's what Pog Police likes, and that's all he gets. LOL. um, yo, it's yo, it says so this guy right here that my bro Young friends, if you guys go check his channel out. Okay, yeah, thank you. Good night. I'm wrapping this thing up in a couple minutes, but yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Absolutely. I might make a video or something later tonight. But so this guy though, I think he's some internet weirdo. This guy came on here and was saying he wasn't the shooter, but he gave out the address to people that Pop Smoke owed money to, and they ended up shooting him. And it's like, this guy's some weirdo. I don't believe this at all. You feel me? And you know, if you remember when Nip, R.I.P. to him, and X, when they passed, there was some weirdos that did some stuff like that as well. And it's like, it just shows how sick these people are, man. Oh, here, and Young Vet posted about this as well. Whack 100 wants to bet 10K that Blueface will knock out Brooklyn rapper Loki Shmula in a boxing match. Loki Shmula wants 50K. Yo, I want to get Loki for an interview about this on the channel, man. I chopped it with Loki before. He's cool people, man. He's a humble dude. Well, yeah, man, straight up sociopath. But listen, you guys, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Everyone who was in here, thank you so much. If you guys are up later, I may pop on here. I'm probably gonna throw a blog up before the night is up, but I just wanted to come in and kick it with you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I wonder if those rappers are low-key training now because they might be considering it and want to get an edge on the other. Yeah, Low-key said, because he smokes cigarettes, Low-key said he'll stop smoking at night. But yeah, do you remember that though, when Soulja Boy and Chris Brown were supposed to do the boxing thing, and they even had investors actually, like, and they were putting a venue together and everything. Adrian Broner and Floyd were working on promoting this thing, and then Whack 100 got involved, and it all went bad. What is this? Say what? Fashion Institutes of Technology apologizes for racist runway show. That's ridiculous right there. I don't even want to look at that, man. That's sick, man. People are weird, man. I heard about it, didn't know how far. Yeah, man. They were promoting it. I believe they even had a date, and then Wack got involved and it fell apart. But actually, I gotta say, word was it wasn't Wack's fault. Word was that what the hell? Do you see that? Word was that Chris Brown actually didn't sign the contract. Yo, you guys see that dude vibing a Pac? But yeah, man, let me wrap this thing up, man. Why they both? I don't know, man. You see the craziest videos on here. Yeah, he's vibing a Pac. Yo, you might catch me doing that in the library, man. Yo, when I listen to music, I get into my music. I can't front. Like when I'm driving, sometimes if people see me, they be like, "What's wrong with this guy? What the hell is that?" Sticker from surveillance video. It really do. Oh, so they're trying to say it was him. Man, you can't tell from that picture. I ain't going for that. That picture don't look clear enough to me. But yeah, man, I'm gonna slide out, guys. Thank you so much for watching again, man. Jay Coffee Talk as always. Um, as always, man, I appreciate your guys' support, rocking with me. Whoever's all still in here, drop a comment. Drop me a piece or something like that, just to let me know if you were still in here. Just curious. Okay, yeah. Good night, Hoover. Like I said, I might drop a video. I might not do a live, but I might drop a blog on here or something tonight. So keep your eyes out for that, guys. Catch you later. Thanks for interacting again, as always, man. Um, be safe, everyone. Enjoy your Friday night. Let me go get some more of this vodka up in me. Chill with the wife. Have a good one, you guys.